It's the winter anime season. What a crazy season. So yeah, new year, a bunch of like high quality anime out here. So yeah, there's like the continuations that are just like always going to be good. New Frieren season, Jujutsu Kaisen Culling games, Oshi Noko continuation, super high quality, Hell's Paradise as well, Fire Force, and some other stuff like Chain Soldier. But then we also got some new shows as well that are like super cinematic, very high quality. There's the Sentenced to be a Hero, kind of like a dark, gritty fantasy world there. The new Death Game anime is also like kind of insane, just like super slow pace and cinematic, directed like so cleanly. Fate Strange Fake is nice. Even romance shows are like pretty good. There's some Tune Into Midnight Heart, nice harem show. So yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna talk about a lot of anime I've been watching this season. We have 2 or 3 episodes airing so far. I'm just yap about some shows I've been liking this season. Let's get started. So for Frieren, Beyond Journey's End season 2, it's here. 10 episode season, unfortunately. I know people are kind of sad we won't have a nice thick 28 episode season again, but you know, this is fine. I've been reading the manga too. It went on like a slight hiatus. Each adventure is just like written so well. It's just like the same familiar dynamic with our characters, all just like being nonchalant. But the adventures are nice. The interactions, the environments are so good. And then even the music in the anime, everything is so clean. Animation, voice acting, it's all like delivered so well. So it's Frieren's back. We haven't missed the beat, so yeah, 1 episode so far. This one, just like a couple of side adventures here and there because yeah, the party, they got the first class mage title. They can go north. They kind of like find this like magic crystal cave actually that like nullifies all magic, so the girls are kind of relying on Stirk to protect them because yeah, they can't use magic in this cave. It was fun seeing them run away, and, you know, the directing, like seeing the transitions of Frieren with her old party and then interacting with her new party, and it's all like so similar. But back then she was all like kind of not really appreciating the time, she wasn't smiling, but here like, it puts a smile on her face to remember all these like old memories. So yeah, that's probably gonna like continue to be here. We also see some like other old characters. There's Warble and his other team of like 2 people. So yeah, they seem to be like traveling north. He wants to go back to his village, fight off like more demons. So yeah, demons are still like a threat here. But it's Stirk, Frieren, Fern, their relationship dynamic goes hard. It's like, you know, cute adventures with everybody, you know, dealing with their own like kind of mental problems. It's so like really fun. The story's gonna like continue to go hard, go strong. I know there's like some juicy arcs coming up in the future that this 10 episodes probably won't cover, but you just gotta be patient. Even if we have 10 episodes, the journey still continues. Also, after that, we have Jujutsu Kaisen Calling Games Part 1. So Part 1 implies this is kind of gonna be a split core. So yeah, I assume 12 episodes. We'll have a lot of cool fights, insane quality, you know, Goso directing it again. I've seen the movie, the execution movie, which was like the first 2 episodes basically. But here, yeah, there was like a lot going on. We have 3 episodes. Episode 3 was like the plot dump on what the Calling Games was. It was a really fun way to do it because yeah, they kind of had to explain the role some way. Here it was just like a whole episode of exposition and talking, everyone kind of planning their next move, which group will split up, who needs to do what, like if we're recruiting extra people. So yeah, everyone's there. We see Yuki, she's kind of like the adult in the room right now. She's the special grade leader. And then yeah, they have to rescue Gojo as well. That's kind of like their other goal. But yeah, you know, what is the Calling Games, I guess? Well, first off, the execution part, Yuta fights Yuji, kind of like an insane fight. I think like in theaters it was good. In the anime it felt kind of blurry, which is something that has been happening with this new director because season 1 had insanely good like impact fight choreography. Season 2 was more like, you know, people moving so quickly, blurry lines, flash depth, just like huge big explosions, throwing each other through buildings. Like more of that is happening on like a larger scale. So these fights are kind of like directed super ambitiously. I'm assuming this season probably won't have as much production issues. So yeah, stuff like that's happening. Sometimes it's good. Like you saw the Naoya hair flip, like that shit went viral. But yeah, besides that, like they're probably gonna enhance every fight. I love like all the voice acting for all the new characters as well. There's like teasers of like some other people coming in. There's like this comedian character as well. But basically, yeah, what is the Calling Games? Kind of just like Kenjaku awakened a lot of like sorcerers with his Mahito idol transfiguration power last season. So basically, just like a lot of new sorcerers in Tokyo, and they're all kind of like sentenced to fight in the Calling Game. If you don't fight, then your power will get stripped, and that implies that you'll die. But a lot of people are just like forced to fight in these kind of like Calling Games colonies. So yeah, Yuji and the squad, they realize, okay, we gotta participate in the Calling Games. The main reason is to save Megami's sister, and also to stop Kenjaku, the brain guy, his plans. It looks like he wants to evolve the like kind of level of sorcery So if everyone fights, also everyone's kind of like being merged with Tengen because Tengen's like this like kind of crazy alien being actually after like living for so long. So basically Kenjaku's kind of using the Culling games as a catalyst to enhance like this cursed energy, like just turn it into some like weird shit. So basically characters are going to be splitting up. I think next episode 4 is going to be an insane kind of Maki focused episode. So besides that, Yuji and Megumi are doing their thing. Yuta's kind of like going solo into the Culling games, so yeah, he can handle himself. And also Choso and Yuki, so both of them are bodyguarding Tengen actually. So they're staying behind because since Tengen is like kind of cursed spirit, like monster form, Kenjaku can probably use Geto's ability to suck Tengen. So yeah, that's why they need these bodyguards. So basically everyone's kind of like split up to do things. It looks like Yuji and Megumi will recruit someone. And yeah, the quality is insane. And can't wait for more. Like, hopefully the story doesn't like get too convoluted. But like the Culling games, like at least the beginning of it had some like insanely good fights. Also after that, we have Oshi Noko season 3, bro. The quality is insane. I know people hate the like I guess manga ending. Bro, I love this anime. It was like super high quality, very fun. I'm attached to a lot of characters. I mean Kana, first of all. My girl is crying in this first episode. Someone help her. So basically we have a 6-month time skip from season 2. Basically at the end of season 2, it looks like Ruby, she awakened her like dark Sharingan. It was kind of like happy-go-lucky idol Ruby, just like living out her dreams. But now she sees like the dead body of the doctor that died in the first episode, and then that just like kind of triggered something in her. She's like, I gotta find the killer, I need revenge. So basically, yeah, dark Ruby, she's kind of like hammering her way into the idol industry, just like getting famous. And now, like, Aqua's a bit annoyed as well at this. So yeah, we see Aqua kind of moved on from the revenge, and he realized that his half-brother's dad was cheating. But then Akane was like, no, you gotta reverse. The mom was cheating. But basically, yeah, that's going on. And then yeah, after the 6-month time skip, a lot of people are just like getting famous. Akane's on like, Netflix original movies. Ruby's getting famous, and Kana, she's just sad because Akane and Aqua are in a relationship. So she's like left behind. Looks like Aqua still likes Kana, like he kind of loves her actually, but he wants her to be safe because he has like PTSD trauma from his mom, and also like she's an idol. He has to keep her love life private. So yeah, poor Kana, we kind of like get some character moments from her this episode. Memcho also wants to protect her, so yeah, we see Memcho talking with Aqua. He kind of tells him to stop leading Kana on, or stop like kind of like ignoring her basically. But then he's like, I'm doing this to protect her type shit. So that's going on. It looks like we're gonna do more stuff. There's gonna be a lot of like nice idol songs as well. Like there's this opening idol song that's not the actual opening, but just like a random ass idol song in the first episode was like super hype. Hey, let's talk about some more like popular action continuations pretty quickly. So yeah, we have Hell's Paradise season 2. So I mean, I know people were like slightly disappointed on season 1, but it was still fine. Like it told the story really well. Great world building, just like an insane kind of dead Suicide Squad island with all these like kind of godlike immortal like monsters that we have to fight. It's like the odds are stacked against us. So the gods here are called Tensen. It looks like Gabimaru, his mind is kind of like a bit messed up now from last season. So yeah, his wife, that's like his main goal, but now he turned back into the Hollow Man. There was a cool fight with him attacking Chobe. They got corrupted last season with the elixir of life fruit thing. We see Sagri also kind of doing shit. There was like some kind of high sexual tension scene with him and Gabimaru. So yeah, she was like kind of holding him down to like heal him. We see Mei there as well. Like the story's definitely gonna progress. We see like people from Gabimaru's ninja village might also be coming onto this island. We see from like the key visuals and opening just like this purple hair Tensen, so he might be the next main villain to like kind of face off with. So we'll see if Gabimaru can continue his journey. The waifus are insane here. Sagare, Yusuria, a new outfit for her. And hopefully kind of like reunites with his wife. He probably won't do it this season, but that's the long-term end goal right now. Also after that, there's some My Hero Academia Vigilantes season 2. It's nice. Like it's like a solid, good show. The characters are there, Pop Step and Koichi. The relationship is getting stronger. The story is like kind of weird so far. It looks like Koichi, his powers are like getting like a bit enhanced actually, so he can like grab onto things instead of just like sliding. He can also shoot like kind of energy beams as well. So yeah, he's like pretty versatile actually. We see there's this villain, he's like the Flash. So yeah, he's kind of insane. He just dispatched like 10 cops and shot them. So yeah, he's like super dangerous. Why is All Might not stopping this guy, bro? Like he was even in the third episode, he was like, I can't show preferential treatment to my friends because his friend was like part of the police. But I'm like, bro, this dude is the Flash. I think they need your powers on me. Story is like okay, it hasn't really impressed me so far this season, but you know, still like a comfortable new like continuation. There's also Fire Force, so yeah, we have season 3 part 2, so this is gonna be the final season of Fire Force. And you know, people are talking about the pacing, they're gonna pack so much shit into it, like I think over 80 chapters and 13 episodes. So can they do it? Well, we have like 2 episodes so far, and even though they've been packing shit in, it's still decent. Like the pacing is noticeable, but yeah, they fit all the important stuff in. So yeah, there's like a fight with Benimaru and his master actually. So yeah, that was insane. Really hype fight there. The sound effects are also like so good in Fire Force. And also we have Chain Soldier season 2 for continuations, bro. So many continuations. This one was so spicy. I love season 1. That's because I love the mix of fan service and action. I thought it was done so well. All the fights were written like pretty cleanly. I know 7 arcs, they were pretty bad, like kind of animating this. It was pretty low quality, a bit blurry. It was still watchable. It wasn't like terrible. Like it introduced the story pretty well, I thought. But yeah, you know, people were also mad because they censored a lot of the like I guess ecchi scenes where Kyoka and her slave Yuki were kind of just like going off, and it was all like kind of nude scenes that were just had like the god race on them. And yeah, it didn't really ruin the anime for me. But yeah, new studio here, Passione. It looks pretty decent so far. We got a new character. She's like the Makima kind of like dog trainer. Her name is Ren, and she's like the commander of the defense force. So yeah, she's like a big deal. She takes an interest in Yuki. We see that the demons are getting stronger, but we meet like so many vice commanders in the first 2 episodes. So yeah, you know, new characters just like introduced to us. They're fighting, there's aura, it's cool. There's also rewards and fan service. And yeah, there's like cute moments as well, like with Nell. So yeah, give her head pats. So after that, let's talk about some new anime that's airing this season. We got Sentenced to be a Hero first. So yeah, insane fantasy show, because it kind of takes like terms and tropes from like other fantasy world and just like flips them around, makes them the opposite. Like heroes are supposed to be good, but in this anime, they're like criminals. They're sentenced to the front lines just to die. They call the demons fairies. And then we see there's like gods that are actually just like familiars. Yeah, we see a lot of characters here, just like, you know, we're thrust into this world where we follow like our criminal Xylo, and basically he gets a god to like kind of follow him accidentally. He didn't want this. He has some trauma with gods in his past. So yeah, anyway, his god is like this little girl, and then she has like fire powers. But Xylo's kind of like a big hardened guy that just like, you know, flies solo. So basically just like infinitely spawning demon lords in this world. They killed kind of like this giant insect one, and then yeah, it took like a lot of effort. A lot of the army died, and yeah, it looks like Xylo is just like, you know, forced to be in the front lines with this god. He can't get rid of her. She wants to follow him. So we'll see if he can survive in this dark world. The animation is super nice. It definitely looks cinematic, like that season 1 Mushoku Tensei style. And yeah, besides that, yeah, I'm looking forward to it because it seems to be like a cool, like in-depth story so far. After that, we have Fate Strange Fake. So yeah, new anime out here. There's like 3 episodes technically, because there's an episode 0, episode 1 that released like a year and 2 years ago. So yeah, finally the whole anime's here after like I guess like insane production issues. But yeah, it looks like a high quality Fate series. This one, they're in America. Saber's gender swapped. We know this. So yeah, we're kind of like in this like weird alt universe, like kind of California, where there's like a new Holy Grail war happening. We see like the cops are kind of like dressed with anime drip. And then, you know, the priest is there. We see the girl that kind of like summoned Saber. Her name is Ayaka. She kind of doesn't want to be a part of the Holy Grail war, so she's kind of like an extra. So yeah, that'll probably play a part as, you know, more people are fighting. We see like this kind of young girl. She has Gilgamesh following her, so yeah, that's kind of hype. Gilgamesh, he still has the same aura. He's kind of just like, you know, hanging out at the casino. We see there's this assassin character, and she has like this vampire servant as well. But yeah, you know, each character seems to be like, you know, fighting for their own purpose. The main girl, Ayaka, she's probably struggling. Probably just gonna be like an insane Fate series. So yeah, you know what to expect. There's also like this new insanely well-directed anime, Shiboyugi, playing death games to put food on the table. The concept is so weird actually, because there's like all these like cute girls wearing maid outfits, just like going through saw traps. It looks like it's not worth it, but also it looks like these traps are kind of weird because if you get like dismembered, you can just like heal if you win the game. So it looks like getting like severe injuries, like your legs and arms taken off, like they can just heal that. So I don't know who's watching these games. I don't know what the reward money is. It must be bad because some of these girls are playing multiple times. Maybe they just like to gamble on their lives. But yeah, it looks like from the title, it's like these girls need to play these games. They're in like debt. So basically our main girl, her name is Yuki. and she has like white hair. It looks like her goal is to win 99 games. So yeah, you know, Komi-san, she wants to make 100 friends. Well, this girl, she got other priorities. She got to win 99 games. I don't know why. Is she poor? Does she have like United States level debt or something? It's kind of weird, but it's fun to see like them kind of go through these death games. It's not really a typical show though. Yeah, it's just like directed super slowly. Insane kind of like long still shot camera angles. So I assume there's gonna be a lot of like emotional pulls as well, because yeah, this girl, you know, these games aren't easy. So she has to like kind of ally with other people, sometimes betray other people. But yeah, insane kind of new anime this season, very high quality. There's also a new Trigun season, Trigun Stargaze. So the Trigun anime has been insane, the first part. So season 2 out here, like basically Vash, he fought with his brother. The city they were fighting in, since they crashed down, like everyone died. Vash kind of holds that guilt, and he also like lost his memory at the same time. We see Millie and Meryl here. So yeah, Millie wasn't in the first season, but I guess she's like introduced now. They're both kind of like going around as reporters, and also like kind of investigating the desert world, because yeah, it looks like they have plants that like kind of create energy, but a lot of people are like destroying the plants are dying. So yeah, all of that's going on, you know, kind of like, you know, apocalyptic desert environment. There's also spaceships coming in from Earth, so maybe they have to deal with that as well. After that, there's some romance shows. Mayonaka Heartoon, this show really captures that quintuplets energy, just like a really wholesome harem with the guy trying to like, you know, teach and help the girls support them. The concept's pretty funny as well. So yeah, he was listening to like this podcast girl, and our main character Yamabuki, he kind of like admitted his love to the girl that he was listening to. So I think it's Yamabuki, since he's part of like this rich successful family, actually he wants to find the girl he confessed to, because she might have a recording of it and that could be used as blackmail for him. So it's not that he likes the girls, he just wants to find them, and the only thing he has to like link them is the voice, because like he doesn't have a picture or face. Although he was kind of like doxing the girl because her name is Apollo, and then she shared like her future plans. She wanted to use her voice to like go professional. She lived in this like type of area, so he pinpointed all the high schools in the area to see like which one that like she would be most likely in. So he enrolls into the high school, and then he realizes that she's in the broadcasting club because her voice sounds familiar, but then he sees that there's 4 girls in the broadcasting club, and all 4 of them have a similar voice pattern. So he has to kind of like get close to all of them and just like decide which one is Apollo. All 4 of them have like kind of voice actor passions, but they're not like fully like invested in it. One of them's like trying to be a VTuber, one is trying to sing, one is trying to be like a voice actress. I think one is supposed to be like a news broadcaster. So all of them kind of need to like up their skills. So yeah, our main character Yamabuki's like helping them, but a lot of like harem hijinks happen as well. You know, him walking into people while they're changing, him going on fake dates with some of the girls, and then him kind of like motivating a lot of girls as well. So a wholesome harem show. I know people were complaining about the quality, because yeah, for a seasonal romance show it is fine, but if they want like I guess more mass appeal, I guess the quality should be better. Because yeah, you can notice some of the characters, they're like a bit off frame, the faces. It's just like a bit unfortunate. It's not like a bit higher quality, but I'm still down, you know, like a really good harem show. We also have You and I Are Polar Opposites. I didn't really like this anime too much. It's decent quality, but also I think the story is like pretty slop. I think people liked it because we had the main couple, the main girl and boy, they kind of like confess their feelings in the first episode. I didn't really like the formula, you know, like, you know, popular, like energetic girl, extrovert, and then, you know, quiet dude with glasses. Like, you know, what do you see in the guy type shit. But you know what's happening? Like basically our main girl, she's like very open, she has like pink hair, very bubbly, and she sits next to like this dude who's like very straightforward. He kind of just like speaks his mind when he needs something, but he doesn't really engage in conversations, and he doesn't really mince his words. So yeah, it leads to both of them kind of like admitting that they like each other. So yeah, everyone's like super supportive. She like admits this to her friend group as well, and they're like, yeah, you know, go after him. So yeah, our main girl, her name is Suzuki, the main dude is Tani. Again, it's not bad, it's decent quality, but it just feels like slop. We have Tamon's B-side. So this is like Bochi the Rock male version. A girl, she's kind of like a caretaker for like the lead singer of her like favorite idol group. And then she realizes that like even though he's like really charismatic and smooth on stage, in person he's actually like super shy, insecure, self-conscious, he hates himself. So basically cute show so far. The story is definitely like very self-insert. Like I think every K-pop fan, every girl, oh yeah, I'll take care of my favorite singer, I'll support them, I'll be their special someone, I'm different from like everyone else. So it's funny, they are self-aware with it. Also another decent show this season, Journal with Witch. Also super cinematic, kind of slow-paced, emotional story. So it's about like 2 people that have trouble communicating, trying to like live together. So yeah, the concept is that this girl, her parents died, and she's in high school, so she moves in with her aunt. So yeah, I mean, tensions are kind of awkward. It looks like they don't really care. They're really straightforward, but they also don't like really talk or initiate the conversation. So yeah, they need like some type of catalyst, like something to like kind of get closer. They try, but basically kind of feels like a coming of age. I do like how simple but but effective the concept is. And yeah, the aunt, her name is Makio. She's an author, so I guess she's like also probably writing about her experiences trying to live with her. So definitely like a really good realistic story so far. There's so many heroes party type anime, dude, banish and whatever. If I hear the words Yusha party one more time, I'm gonna crash out. But basically, yeah, we have this one. There's a cute girl in the hero's party, so I tried confessing to her. So there's this like kind of overpowered isekai demon lord guy, and he's not really the demon lord. He's like second in command or whatever. But basically, he just like beats the party so many times, but he doesn't kill them because he's like in love with their cleric. So he kind of like lets them through. Actually, they defeat the demon lord, and then he kind of just like becomes a human. It's pretty simple, but you know, it's like cute and wholesome so far. Hana kind of voicing the main girl Cecilia, so you know, that's cute as well. There's Jack of all trades, party of none. This dude got banished from his party. He has like enchanting skills, but he wants to be a swordsman. It looks like his goal is to fly solo, but you know, help other people. It looks like his party is kind of like falling apart. Like this one does everything super generically. There's Kunan the sorcerer can see, so yeah, there's like this blind sorcerer. He's like related to one of the heroes, and then if you're related to the hero, you have like some type of disability. But he's using magic to help see. He wants to use magic to kind of like create eyeballs, actually. That's his end goal. We have Noble Reincarnation, Born Blessed, all obtain the ultimate power. This one's super bad. So the concept is like there's this little boy who got isekai'd, and then he gets stronger if he has more allies. So if more people he recruits or helps with their problems, and then they follow him, he gets stronger. We have Hell Mode. So this is about a dude that gets isekai into a game, but he's on hard mode. It looks like hard mode doesn't really change the story. It'll only change like the XP that he gets. So yeah, he has like an XP debuff, and he just gets less experience. We also have the Holy Grail of Eris. I kind of like this one. It's like a villainous show. So a girl gets possessed by a ghost because like her husband was about to break up with her, and then the ghost kind of like helps her, possesses her, kind of like the Yu-Gi-Oh type of thing. It's her stand. And then the main girl, her name is Constance Grail. So basically, since she accepted the ghost's help, like with like dealing with their kind of fiance breaking up with her, she needs to also fulfill the ghost's wish. So the wish is that this girl is Scarlet. She was kind of killed and hanged for like, you know, being a witch or like, you know, killing someone else. So it's like Constance has to find the person or the people that like kind of started this conspiracy, like, you know, killed her. So we'll see if we can do this. Kind of like a mix of like a villainous mystery show. There's the villainess is adored by the prince of a neighbor kingdom. This one's kind of like a cute romance, like villainous show. There's Roll Over and Die. This one's like pretty good, dark fantasy type of show. So yeah, if you hadn't had enough of Sentence to be a Hero, this one's pretty gritty as well. It still has the banish from the hero party type of theme. The main girl, she has like the inverse skill, and then she's part of the hero's party. They kick her out because her skill's kind of useless. It looks like her skill is actually really good when she has like cursed weapons, because she just like reverses the debuffs. So I assume this girl will get stronger, maybe get revenge on her party, and maybe get more cursed items. There's like an adventurer's daily grind to 29. This one's also like kind of, I don't know who it's for. It's like a father-daughter type show, but then the girl, she turns into a succubus. But hopefully no weird shit happens, but yeah, weird shit is happening. There's the Demon King's daughter is too kind. This one's like super cute as well. It's kind of like it's time to torture princess. Like has that like energy of like the same gimmick happening. But you know, it's like super cute. Basically a demon lord. Like he's evil, but the daughter's cute, so she's like helping people instead of hurting them. There's Champignon Witch. I like this a lot. It's like a pretty cute fantasy show. It's like told through like a third person narrator as well. So our main girl, she's like a dark witch, and then she has like poison powers, and she can't really touch anyone or else like they'll get poisoned. She can actually absorb negative emotions from like, you know, the surrounding area. So she's immune to the poison, but yeah, she just like can't have physical contact with actual people. It's sad. It's just like, you know, a girl. This is like living alone, doesn't know human connection. I love cute witch anime though, so I'm gonna keep watching. There's Kaya-chan Isn't Scary. This one's like super cute. Has the Dark Gathering, Mirku-chan vibes. I've seen it. But yeah, this one, our girl, she's like mob psycho. She's the strongest psychic in the world. She's the only one who can like fight off against these ghosts. And there's so many ghosts out here. Seems to be like an absurd amount actually. So they're haunting her kindergarten. She's trying to help everybody, but all the kids don't really believe her that ghosts are real. But then her teacher kind of supports her, so she has like a good kind of bond with her teacher. Looks like her end goal is to save her mom, because her mom's like possessed by this ghost. That's like a similar goal to Dark Gathering as well. So it does have like those vibes, but you know, it's super cute. There's Wash It All Away. So yeah, the laundry slice of life. It's super cute, super decent quality as well. So our main girl, she runs this like kind of laundry service. She kind of dry cleans clothes, washes them, kind of removes stains, repairs other stuff. It's like a slice of life chill show about doing laundry. It's like actually really good. I think some flaws is that there's a bit too much fan service, and then just like a relationship with like her and one of the teenage boys. Also at the same time, she does have amnesia. So it looks like she loves doing laundry because, yeah, that's just the only thing she remembers. There's you can't be in a rom-com with your childhood friends. This one kind of cute harem show. I really love the opening. Everything else, the story's like kind of generic. All these girls are trying to like get close to the main character, but then they also act tsundere and indifferent when like they get too close. It's just like super weird. There's that account. This is like Bleach, but with cell phones. But I guess if you die, your social media account is still up, so yeah, some ghosts might spawn there. There's the Darwin incident. This one's like pretty decent quality as well. Kind of like an insane story concept. It kind of has to do with like animal gene experimentation. There's this like half human, half chimpanzee dude. His character design's like pretty unsettling actually. But basically like the vegan terrorists are trying to like target him. This time for Torture Princess season 2. There's 2 episodes so far. It's super cute. It is like super repetitive. At the same time, this princess is just giving up so much. But yeah, it's like decent quality. It's not really a torture anime. It's more of like a food cooking because we're eating so much high quality food every episode. So yeah, the princess, she will give up. At the same time, these demons are kind of like nice and, you know, having fun. So I guess it doesn't really matter. There's Scum of the Brave. This is a really decent show as well. I do like it. So it's kind of in a world where like people can take drugs to get powers. And basically the gangsters are the demons and the good people are the heroes. So we follow some high school girls and then yeah, they have their own powers, but then they have to rescue one of the girls that got kidnapped. They recruit this dude Yashiro to help them. He's kind of like a washed up hero, so yeah, he helps the girls. Cute dynamic with everybody. There's some vampire shows. There's the Casebook of Arne. There's like a Shota vampire and a lolly detective. It's pretty cute so far. There's some twists in the story. And you know, another mystery show, not bad. There's another vampire show, Dark Moon, the Blood Altar. It's like about a girl that has like superpowers. And then she moves into this academy and then there's like vampires in the academy as well. So since she has powers, she kind of like fits in with the vampires. She's not really a vampire herself. I don't know how that works. They kind of like a cute show, I guess, with like this like reverse harem. And yeah, that's it for most shows this season. There's like other continuations. MF Ghost season 3. Medalist season 2 within area. There's some other romance shows, Hana Kimi, this girl like kind of stalking this dude, pretending to be a guy and just like transfers to a school, and he gets all confused like, oh, this guy is so cute. But I do like that the anime aired because the manga author, it's kind of like a tribute to her since she died recently. And yeah, the Invisible Man and his soon-to-be wife. This one's like pretty cute. There's like characters working at this like kind of detective agency, and she does like a lot of paperwork, and then the invisible guy kind of like, you know, helps her out. And yeah, there's a lot of people here with like kind of different like My Hero mini quirks. And there's also continuations from last season, 2 cores, so To Your Eternity season 3, Nausea, and the Kamen Rider anime. That all of them are like, you know, pretty decent so far. And yeah, there's also other stuff that might air this season. There's the new JoJo season, Steel Ball Run. Like, I think we're getting that in March. There's Beastars, the final season, second part. So yeah, I think it'll finish up there. There's a movie coming out, Cosmic Princess Kaguya. Also, speaking of Kaguya, there was like a new OVA type of special season coming out, which is like required watching. It was pretty cute, kind of like a precursor for like the next season coming in the future. There's the Yuri show. There's no freaking way I'll be your lover. A lot of, I think 5 episodes dropped recently. But yeah, so much crazy high quality shows this season. I've been saying it, but it's all nice and fun. So many continuations as well. I hope you've been keeping up with Frieren. It's my favorite anime this season. There's a lot of like other big name high quality shows as well. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'm gonna keep trying to review the winter season. And yeah, besides that, you know, let me know how you've been enjoying the season so far.